What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Sebastian here, aka Rabid, aka Rabid2K. I'm simply here making this video to inform you guys why I'm here and why I decided to create content. It's something that's been bugging me. Yes, there's times that I rant about it or that I vent about it on stream, and I'll explain to quote-unquote trolls. But I figured I have this video that I can upload, and if I do decide to upload it, then I can look back on. If I don't decide to upload, then probably just delete and just at least have this time to just vent. But what I want you guys to understand is that I want you guys to know that I'm always gonna be here for you. I want you guys to know that my DMs are always open. I want you guys to know that I want to be the person that I needed when I was struggling with depression, when I lost my dad. And that's just something that I want you guys to really understand. I know some of you guys are probably having great lives, and some of you are looking at this video or watching this video and questioning, why am I even watching this? But if that's the case, by all means, you can click off. I'm not gonna force you. You're not obligated to watch this video or whatever the case may be. This is more so for the people that are struggling, the people that are dealing with depression, like I have, like I still do. And I just want to you guys that this relates to understand that I know it's gonna sound cliche, but you will always have a friend in me. Once you hit that follow button, once you somehow subscribe, you don't have to the Twitch channel or to my YouTube channel, whatever the case may be, you're instantly a family member to me. I appreciate you guys for everything that you do, whether that's coming to my streams, whether that's liking my tweets, whether that's liking my YouTube videos, commenting on my YouTube videos, whatever the case may be. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I couldn't be more thankful to be in the position that I am. But I just want you guys to understand that back when I was really struggling, and I cut out all of my friend groups, and I cut out literally almost every single person out of my life with the exception of a few, I never once was able to or felt comfortable venting or felt comfortable opening up to anybody about what I was dealing with, because in my eyes, being the only man in the house, with my mom and my sister just left after my dad passes, being the only man in the house, I looked at that as a sign of weakness. I never once went to therapy like my mom and my sister wanted. I never once cried. I think maybe one or two times I cried in front of my mom. But I never, even at my dad's funeral, and at all, the funeral, the wake, the burying him or whatnot, I never once cried. I put my glasses on, I stood outside and just stood there, because at the end of the day, in my head at that time, showing any sign of weakness was something that would destroy that household in my eyes. I felt like, I guess I was raised in the sense of any kind of weakness is bad. You show anything as a man, and you're gonna get not hate, but you're gonna get quote unquote disrespected, or people are gonna look at you in a different way. And so that's how I approached life. I just was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna talk to people. I can't trust anybody. I can only just keep this to myself. And so that's what I did. There's times that I opened up from time to time to people that I really trusted, but then there was groups of friends that I just refused to open up, and I just let the mental health get really bad, build up, and and here we are. No longer talk to them. I tried fixing those friendships, and it just we're too old, I guess, in that point. We've all moved on in our lives. And I totally understand that. I'm doing my thing, they're doing theirs. But what I want you guys to get from this is that I don't want to be that person. I don't want you guys to be that person to me, in that sense. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to stay in my life, and I want to stay in y'all's. I want to be that person that I needed, like I said earlier. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys are struggling mentally, if you guys like just need help or any sort of advice, or just need someone to talk to, I want to be that person. My DMs are always open. I want you guys to know that. Like, I love each and every one of you, and I don't know if you hear that at home or whatever the case may be. If no one genuinely tells you they love you, I want you guys to understand that I do. I love each and every one of you, even if we've never met ever in our life. Even if we've never DM'd, whatever the case may be, I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I want each and every one of you to be as successful as you can be. And by doing so, you know, I hope that it helps you guys grow as people, and like any advice that I were to give you, or if you learn anything from me, I hope you use those tools and help others that you may see struggling, that may be where you used to be, or where you still are, or whatever the case may be. You know, try and use what I try to teach, or at least give you, you know, advice, whatever the case may be. If it's useful, try and relay that to people that you know that may be struggling. You know, I'm a huge, or at least I want to be a huge mental health advocate. When I get bigger, because you can't think that you're not. You always have to believe in yourself and know that one day your dreams are going to come true. When I do get bigger, I have goals set aside for a nonprofit with me and my mom for mental health. And you know, I could go on and talk about that, but I want to get to where I want to be first before I even address it. I have that written down in my notes somewhere, that I look at every day, hoping that one day I will get there, where I can take care of people that are struggling, that I know personally, people that may be in the streams that are struggling, that I can help in any way that I can. And yeah, I mean, I just want you guys to know that I'm gonna always be there for you guys, that not a day goes by, or not a day will go by, if a text message or a DM or whatever the case may be is sent to my phone and I see it and I respond. The second you send that DM, our relationship is not, no, oh, I'm a streamer, you're a supporter. Like, we are like brothers at that point, or sisters, but like brother and sister, you know what I mean? But so I just hope you guys understand that my purpose in creating content is simply to empower, to inspire, to influence you guys towards the better path, or the right path in life. I don't want you guys to go down a dark path. I don't want you guys to go down the wrong path and then make mistakes in the sense of, you know, hurting yourself or whatever the case may be. Luckily for me, even though I got to the like really dark spots in my life, I never once did hurt myself, and I can, you know, be at least proud of that. But I just want you guys to understand that I love you guys, and those that are struggling, that relate to this. If you are still watching, please reach out to me on social media. I will respond instantly unless I'm asleep. If it's late at night, my sleep schedule is kind of fixed now, so I kind of do go to bed around 1 a.m. Eastern, sometimes before, but I will, if I am asleep, I will respond immediately. I don't turn my notifications off on social media. I don't see a reason to do that. I mean, I guess I'm not a quote-unquote big enough content creator or a big enough influencer to see why people do that, but yeah, I don't turn my notifications off on social media. So I will see, unless it's in my message request, but that's beside the point. I will see the DM that you send me. If you want to reach out, if you feel comfortable reaching out, please, I beg you. I know back when I was struggling, that's something that I needed and I wish I had, that now I want to try and be for you guys, and I hope you guys understand that. And yeah, that's pretty much why I decided to create content, why I decided to stream, why I decided to make YouTube videos. Simply because I want to be someone that I needed back when I was struggling. And especially now during Corona, I know how hard it is on mental health for a lot of people. I just lost one of my dad's good friends to suicide. He just passed away probably, I think, almost half a year ago. But I mean, it's life, you know. You don't know what people are going through unless you physically talk to them, send a simple text, call them, see. Like, I think personally, either going to their house or literally talking on the phone or Discord or whatever the case may be is the best way to find out if a person is okay. Because they can say I'm okay or I'm fine or da 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 through text, but you can tell by tone of voice if they really are okay, if they are going through something. You can tell. And so yeah, I just hope you guys understand why I'm here and why I make content. It's been something that I've wanted to make, or a YouTube video I've wanted to make, or at least be able to rant, I guess you could say. But yeah, again, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. It's been your boy Sebastian, aka Rabid, and I'm out. Peace.